Hey, before this video starts, I just wanted to give you a quick message. First of all, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Secondly, in about 30 days time, YouTube is going or has decided to stop being a partner with me. That's because I have less than 1,000 followers and less than a certain amount of view times. So if you enjoy this video, I would really love for you to subscribe to this channel and see if we can get there before the end of these 30 days. I could go on a whole rant about how wrong this is, but that's an entirely different video. Keep watching. I hope you enjoy this video. Hi everyone, this is the video that you were asking for. Every time I put it up on any social media, the vote was yes, I need to do this video. So because this is on the internet, here is my disclaimer. This is not meant to be braggy at all. This is just the stuff that I bought for myself. At this point, I can afford this stuff. If I couldn't afford it, I wouldn't purchase it. By no means would I go into debt to buy all of this stuff. And I'm not saying that anyone else needs to buy all this stuff. When I buy a lot of makeup, and I do buy a lot of makeup, I buy a lot of it because I really want to try it and I really like it and it's new and it's fun and it's the latest. But a lot of stuff that I buy is actually solely for the blog as well. There are some times that I buy things that I just think, wow, I really want to review this for people. So keep that in mind. By no means am I trying to make you buy everything that I've bought, and on the contrary, I think you should be very wise with your money and spend it on what makes you happy and what you think you need. So that's my disclaimer. This is all the stuff that I bought when I was in Hawaii. Alright, so I did buy quite a bit of makeup and skincare and that sort of stuff, but I'm going to start off with the stuff that is more like fashion, and I'm not showing you everything that I purchased because that would just take a long time, and I don't think you're interested in all of the clothes that I bought and all that sort of stuff. But we're going to start off with a few key pieces that I am currently in love with. I really wanted a pair of slides, and I feel like I'm just not quite fashionable enough for like your Fenty Puma slides or anything like too athletic looking, or I just don't think they suit me, and I think I'm a bit old for that style. But I did still want a pair of comfy slides, and so I picked up these ones here. I don't know, they're pretty garishly gold. I really like this kind of studded pattern on here. So these are from Rebecca Minkoff. I picked them up at Nordstrom Rack, which is like it's like the discount version of Nordstrom, which is a big high-end department store in the US. So it's like a clearance outlet. So I paid way below the recommended retail price for these. I believe these were in the like $100 and something, and I paid way less. I paid a quarter of the price. So I'm figuring, I don't know if they're going to be dressy enough for work, maybe not, but they're really comfy and they're working as a slide for me. Onto something equally as garish, and when I showed my brother these, he thought I was a little bit crazy. I bought myself, again from Nordstrom Rack, so it's a clearance item. I bought myself a new pair of Converse sneakers, and being the shy, retiring, like classy broad that I am, I bought them in like a holographic sequin. These are not going to be my everyday like sneakers. These are my special sneakers. I paid $50 US for them, so they're still a little bit pricey for a Converse shoe, but they're a little bit fabulous. Yeah, I'm really happy about these. I haven't worn them yet. I'm not sure if the camera is picking up just how sparkly and holographic they are. They're absolutely insanely sparkly, and they're true hollow. Onto a few other bits and pieces. If you're Australian, you'll know that we actually pay a lot, like quite a high luxury tax, and so those things which are like luxury brands, we pay so much more for them here in Australia. So I did splurge, and the big splurge that I bought myself was let's just be real, this is all a splurge, but the major splurge were the Gucci sunglasses that I purchased, and you may have seen them on my Instagram the other day. These are the Sunnies here, and they're a pretty classic kind of shape, quite wide for my face. I'm trying to find the name of them. I can't find any name, but these are the Sunnies, and I really like them. They're something that I'm going to use for special occasions, not all the time. I need sunnies for work, so I tend to bring a cheaper pair with me to work. These are my big splurge item. And then another pair of sunnies. So like these are the other extreme. Those were very expensive. These ones were $12 or $14 from Nordstrom, and they're just a little bit fabulous. And I just thought they're really fun. If they get trashed, I'm not too sad about it because they're not expensive. They didn't even come with a case or a cloth carry case or anything like that. They were pretty cheap. I just think they're a bit fab. I don't know, what do you think? If you saw my Fukaburo Lucky Bag video, you'll have seen that I purchased some stuff from Kate Spade. So I picked up the $99 bag where I got that red handbag. I'll leave a link somewhere here so you can see what I'm talking about, and the gold wallet. But I also bought myself some stuff as well. I picked myself up this medium handbag. I really enjoy handbags with a large strap. This one here I think is called the Julianne in Mulberry Street black one. I think Mulberry might be the type of leather, but this one is so soft, and I'm really looking forward to using this one. And then you'll see, so that was very classic. It was very like, it will last for a long time. I could wear it with anything. But you'll see there's an underlying theme with my accessories in that I like, I kind of err on the side of tackiness, and so I absolutely fell in love. You know, I'm a crazy cat lady. I fell in love with this wallet here. This one was very heavily reduced. It was $199 US, then reduced to $179, and then I actually got this at the outlet. So there was 80% off this one. So I want to say I paid, off the top of my head, I think I want to say I paid about $40 US for that. And so that's leather. I actually really like, I've fallen in love with the gold one that I got in the surprise lucky bag, because it actually fits my phone in there as well. So when I'm going out and I don't want to bring everything with me, I've got my wallet and I put my phone in there, and that's it. And that's actually so handy, and I'm all for that at the moment. Also at the outlet, I picked up a pair of earrings from Kate Spade as well. These end up costing me $12. And I guess they're a little bit Christmassy, but I don't really mind. So these were originally $45, and then I paid, I want to say in between 12 and 14. So they're little bows, like Christmas. I suppose they could be even like birthday present bows in the rose gold color. I think they're so adorable. And then in terms of fragrance, I bought myself, well, I want to say 2 fragrances, but it's actually more than that. I bought, well, actually my husband bought this for me. It's a set of 4 of the little Aqua Alegria from Guerlain. If you've been around for a little while, you'll know that I absolutely adore the Aqua Alegria in the Peregrinita scent. I picked this up for myself while in Paris last year. This was my gift to myself to commemorate that trip. So these are all in that same line, but they're just different fragrances, and they're tiny. They're so cute. So the one that I'll just show you one, and the one that I actually like the best is Rosa Fizz, and it's not just because it's my name, it's just because it has a really beautiful floral scent. But look how cute and teensy they are. I'm just obsessed. Look how little. And then I had tried this in Maya or somewhere, the Gucci Bloom fragrance, and I've got a lot of fragrances, so I shouldn't be buying anything I need to use up. I should have added a fragrance to my project pan, but I really like this. I really wanted it, so I bought myself just a rollerball. It's so floral. It just smells like the most beautiful like floral garden, and I feel like these rollerballs really last so long, because with a spray you kind of waste a little bit of it, but with a rollerball you just put it on your like pressure points, whatever they call it, and they actually last a really long time, and they're quite sturdy, so you can put them in your bag. So onto what you're all waiting for, all of the makeup. So there was a big Sephora shop, and then there was a little bit, I went to a few drugstores. I so wanted to try out Flower Beauty, so I actually made the trek out to the local Walmart, which is where they're supposed to be. I went to Walgreens, I went to Walmart, and there's nothing. I couldn't find it, and I wanted some Wet n Wild stuff, and I wanted some flower stuff, and I couldn't get my hands on them because they just weren't anywhere. So I'm really disappointed about that. It's now Monday, and we arrived a week ago, and everything is still in the like my travel pack. This is how I packed it, because if you kept up with my socials, we've had like a hectic return back to home. We have had to do a massive spring clean, and because, long story short, we had to buy a new bed because our bed broke the day 5 minutes before we left for the airport. And so we got back, we had to sleep on the couch for 2 nights, then we went and bought a new bed, then there was a day in between the bed coming and, buying the bed and the bed coming, so we had to clean out the entire bedroom, and there's so much dust in furniture, like behind furniture, that you never move. So we did a massive spring cleans, cleaned and washed all of the bedding and all of this stuff. So, and then in between that also, you know, when you travel, you come back, you've got so much washing to do. So I haven't even played with any of this stuff, and it's been killing me because I keep walking past this room, which is still a mess, by the way, and seeing it and just going, oh, I really want to try what's in there. So I'm not going to say I've forgotten what's in here, but yeah, I think this is going to be as surprising for me as it is for you. So one thing that I have opened and I have looked at, I haven't played with it yet, is this. This was up on Instagram yesterday. This is from Sephora. It is the Foil Finger Paints Shadow Palette. Like, how beautiful is that packaging? So this is a palette of, I want to describe them as similar to like ColourPop shadows in that they're very, very creamy, and they're kind of like that hybrid between between a cream and a powder. And you've got 3 really pretty shades there, and then 2 glitters, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but that iridescent glitter is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to use this. It'd be interesting to see if they come up with like a full palette of this. I'm not sure, because I feel like these might actually dry out quite quickly if you don't use them. So yeah, I'm really like, I'm so excited to try this out. Again, if you saw my Fukaburo, and there is a link here somewhere, you'll see that I got a Clinique Lucky Bag. I won't go into what was in there because you can watch that video. There's a whole bunch of Clinique goodies for me to play with. Also from Nordstrom Rack, they had heaps of Urban Decay stuff, and they had heaps of Lamarck. So all of the Pirates of the Caribbean Lamarck stuff was there. I didn't pick anything up. There was also that brunch palette from Lamarck that was there too, very heavily discounted. But I did pick up for, I think it was $12 each. These sprays, they were there as well. I'm not sure if this is because, like, I've never tried the chill one before. They didn't have the all-nighter, they only had these 2. But this one I really like, and I've never tried that one before, so I'm, you know, for $12 US, I'm happy to try that out. So 2 setting sprays. Then while in the US, you have to pick up MAC because it's just so much cheaper over there. So I picked up 2 of my favorite Fix Plus sprays. So I'm set for another few months. From the drugstore, I think I paid $6 for this. Is another one of the Coty Airspun powders. You'll see that I picked up quite a few powders, but this one is so cheap and it's so good. I've been going at this one for well over a year. I'm just about finished. I'm so excited. But this one here was in translucent, and this one here is translucent extra coverage. So we'll see what the difference is there, but really excited to use this. Now this one is one that I'm so excited for. If you saw my Instagram stories while I was away, you'll know that I searched high and low for this. So when we decided we were going to Hawaii, it was a bit like touch and go for a while because there was a whole bunch of family stuff, but we finally decided a couple of weeks before we were due to fly out, and it was around the same time that Patrick Starr released his collection with MAC, and so I was like, yep, I'm going to buy everything while I'm over there. So I had to search everywhere for the powder. That's the #1 thing that I really wanted to try. So I went everywhere. I went to all the Macy's. I went to all of the MAC stores, obviously. Anywhere that had a MAC counter, nowhere had it. And there was some women saying, like the ladies on the counter were saying, no, it's sold out straight away. I don't believe we've got any left anywhere on the island because we're in Oahu. And then we went to Nordstrom, I think on the second last day, and there was a MAC counter inside Nordstrom. And I just asked us, look, I know what the answer's going to be, you know, but I'm just checking. She goes, I found one in the back yesterday. So this was just meant to be. I've picked it up. I want to say I tried it. I didn't really try it properly. I kind of just opened it and had a feel of it, but it does feel really, really nice and smooth. So that is the Patrick Starr powder. That's probably one of the most exciting things I picked up. I'm so happy. And how am I possibly going to get rid of this packaging? Look at it, how beautiful it is. I'll have to carry it around with me when I'm wearing my shoes. From Sephora, you guys know how much I love IT Cosmetics, and I love the Confidence in a Cream moisturizer. It's very, very pricey, and I'm just about finished with my second pot of it. I thought I'd try something from the same brand but a little bit different. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the Secret Sauce. So So this is kind of like, that's the very hydrating moisturizer. This is the anti-aging moisturizer. So I'm really excited to give this one a try. This is probably a little bit strange, but I was just in like a CVS or something and I saw these hair clips from Revlon. I'm not sure if you can see them, but they've got like side clips, like they're clips, but they've got this bit here, so they will stay all day. Like, they're so good. I've never seen these before. So yeah, they've got like a comb in and whatever. One of the Wet n Wild objects I really wanted to purchase was the Mega Glow highlighter. I did pick one up, but I couldn't get the color that I really wanted. This one is Crown of My Canopy, and it is a little dark for me, but I have used it as I'd used it once while I was overseas as a blush topper. It's very, very pretty. I do understand what all the hype is about these. They're just incredible products, not just for the price, but just generally, they're really, really nice products. And I picked that up from Walmart, I want to say. All right, makeup. I don't know where to start. Okay, so I did pick up some lashes. These are the Demi Wispies that I love from Ardell. I just picked up a big pack because they were on sale there. You'll have seen on Instagram and all sorts of places that I picked up the Lash Paradise. I absolutely love it. I'm not wearing it today. When I sat down, I haven't really done much makeup since I've been back, but when I sat down to do my look for today, I used the Miss Roller something or other, Roller Lash, Baby Roll, sorry. I used that one, and this one I loved. At the end of last year, I love this one, but this one I like even better. So I have heard you, when you say that you think that this is out in Priceline here, but it might be a slightly different one, so I'm going to pick one of those up. And then I'm going to compare these two. I really hope they bring this in its full glory here to Australia. It is so good. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I picked up a mini size of the new Professional Pearl Primer. Alright, so our total count of face powders is now up to 2. The Patrick Starr and the Coty. And I also picked up the Fit Me because this is not coming to Australia. This is in the shade Light. I hope it's not too light. It might be too light for me at the moment, but we'll see. So I'm really, really excited to try this one. This one gets so much hype on YouTube. Yes. And let's bring it up to 4 powders because I also picked up the Peach Perfect powder. So I really wanted to try this one. It's a bit ridiculous. Like, I've got so much powder, but I really, really wanted to try this one. If I'm looking cakey in the next few days, you know why. It's because I'm just full of powder. From the drugstore, I'm not sure if these are out yet. This is the Maybelline Superstay Met Ink. I always try and pick up just one shade at least to try things out. This one here is in a very wearable sort of mauvey pink. Smells really, really good. Smells like a Maybelline lipstick, but I haven't really tried it to see how it goes, so I might do a road test for this one. Let me know down below what you'd like to see out of all these products reviewed. So I might do a road test with that. Something that I had no intention of picking up, but I saw it on sale in Nordstrom, and I'd seen a few people talk about this palette as being a real standout, and I'd never tried anything from this brand before. So this is the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2, and it's a fairly like standard warm palette, but I really like that green shade. I really like that red as well, and I just thought it looked like a really nice simple palette. When I swatched it in store, it actually reminded me so much of the Tartelette palettes in terms of texture. Really, really creamy and soft. So I'm really excited to give this one I'm excited to try everything I bought. This one's an impulse buy. If I'm honest, do I really need it? No, I just saw it and I wanted it. And I picked up the Fenty gloss. I've just been really impressed with everything Fenty so far, so I thought I'd give this one a try. This will end up being something that stays in my handbag all the time for just a quick touch up of gloss when I need something on the go. Alright, so I picked up 2 shades, I don't know where the other one is at the moment, of the Wet n Wild foundation. This is remarkably affordable. This one I have not tried yet. I am excited to give this one a go. This one has a weird like spatula thing going on, but I'm really excited to try this out with both a brush and a beauty blender and report back. Let me know if you'd like a wear test with this. I feel like it's probably been done before on YouTube, but if you would like me to do that, let me know. I also picked up the Infallible Pro Glow. This is coming to Australia shortly, but I thought I'd give it a go just before it hits our shores. Again, if you'd like me to do a review of this one, I did wear this one while I was overseas once. Fairly impressed with it. I did pick up this shade, which is 203, and then a lighter one, and I'm glad that I did pick up a darker one because I have become a little darker. So yeah, I'm going to reserve my opinion until I wear it a few more times, but so far I like it. What I do know that will match me is the Bye Bye Under Eye. I picked up another one of these. I finished the entire tube. last year, so and I can never get this in the medium shade in Sephora here, so I picked this up. Even though I've got enough concealers for now, I'm going to put this away, and when I finish something else I'll pull this one out. Onto one of the products that I actually had on my list and something I intended to buy. I did make a bit of a list, and some of those things like the Patrick Starr powder, the peach powder, the Fit Me powder, they were all on my list, things that I wanted to buy, and some of the others are just like impulse purchases, but this one definitely was something that I wanted to pick up because it's not available here in Australia. It is the Just Peachy Mattes. This one is just a beautiful palette. I haven't even, like, I just swatched it in store and I was like, because sometimes you look at things online and you're like, oh, it's beautiful, and then you look at it in store and it doesn't really like, I don't know, it doesn't really live up to the hype. This one definitely did. Like, look how beautiful that is. The shades are really, really lovely, and now that I look at it, it looks fairly a little similar to the Sigma warm neutrals, so that's interesting. But this one actually, it smells different. Like I said, this is another one that's probably been reviewed a lot. I'm not sure there's any point. We don't really get this one in Australia. If you'd like me to do some looks with it, if you'd like me to do a full-on swatchy review with this one, let me know. I will do that. The other, well, there are two other palettes. The other palette that I really, really wanted, and from the moment it came out, like from the moment it was sneak peeked, from the moment there were sneak peeks on Instagram, I posted about it and I said that I wanted it, and this will be coming to Australia soon. But I got the Narcissist Wanted palette. Look at those shades. I don't know if you can see them really well, but it's just a glorious palette. Again, there are some real similarities between this one and the other two. I'm okay with that. If you would like this one, I might do an up close and personal review of this one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can have a look at my Fenty Stunner lip paint and see what I mean. It's a very up close and personal review where you get up and zoom and play with, almost like you're there in the room with me. It's a point of view kind of video. I can do that with this one. I love Marc Jacobs, and I picked up one of the brand new products from Marc Jacobs, which haven't launched here yet. I do believe these will be launching in Sephora soonish though. And this is the Lamarck liquid crayon. So it's got all the, what's the word, characteristics of a liquid lipstick, but it's in a lip pencil kind of format. You know how much I love the regular Lamarck lipstick, so I'm super excited to try this one out. But yeah, we'll definitely do a wear test with this. I picked up two of the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. You can see them there. They're beautiful. I picked up two very neutrally type shades because I feel like they can be topped onto any look, even let's say the look that I'm wearing now. The other palette I did intend to buy is this one. It's the Chocolate Gold palette. Again, this is another one that I knew that I wanted from the moment I saw it, and seeing it in store confirmed that for me. So that's that, look at that packaging. It has that classic chocolate scent, and I like that they've mixed it up a little bit. So they always put in some beautiful neutrals, but I feel like this one, like that green, that gold, that purple, that's just really lovely. Let me know how you'd like me to present this one to you. If you would like a first impressions, if you would like a full-on review, if you'd like swatches, a point of view video, let me know and I will do that for you. So usually when I go on shopping sprees, I end up coming home with like 10 highlighters. I didn't do that this time. Be proud of me. I picked up one, I believe, and this is a Laura Geller, and it's a little bit different. This is one of their gelato swirls. I really like the gilded one, but this one here is in the shade Diamond Dust. Look how pretty that is. I'm not even going to bother swatching. I'm not even going to bother swatching it until I've taken some photos of it. All right, we're almost at the end. I swear the battery is flashing. Precisely my brow in shade 5 because mine has run out. I picked up a Wonder Brow. This was the darkest shade they had available. It's a little bit light for me, but I still can make it work. Once you stick this on your brows, it does not budge for hours and hours and hours and hours. We have a Fenty lipstick in the shade Spanked. I have wanted to try these since they first came out as well. These are the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealers. I bought in 2 shades, one for sort of like highlighting, one for spot concealing. I'm really excited. I've said that about everything in this haul, but I can't wait to get using these. And then the last item was, you know when you're lining up in Sephora and they've got like the sample size things and the like travel size things. I saw this and it still was relatively expensive, but I've wanted to try this brand for a really long time, and I thought if I purchase this, I'm not committing to a whole eyeshadow palette. I picked up a small Viseart eyeshadow palette. So this is the Petite Pro one, and it's a teensy little thing, and it's got a row of mattes and a row of shimmers, and I'm super excited to use it. But yeah, Viseart is a brand that I've wanted to try for such a long time. Like I said, I don't feel like I can commit to a big palette because they are so expensive and because I have so much other stuff, as you've seen. But I just would like to, I guess, experience those shadows, so I thought I'd pick that up. So that was a bit of a impulse buy, but no regrets. And that is it. That is the entire haul. That's all the makeup that I bought, all the skincare, everything. I did buy some clothes as well, but that's pretty much it. I spent a lot of money. My husband and I didn't really do Christmas like for each other, so we didn't really do anything lavish for each other this year because we knew that we'd be spending a lot of money. And my husband also bought himself a whole bunch of stuff too, lots of clothes, some sunglasses as well. So that was our Christmas. So that was our Christmas presents to ourselves, to each other, / from ourselves, whatever, you know what I mean. So that's it. That's my entire haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you haven't died from all of the money I spent. I will catch you next time as usual. Thank you so much for coming and spending a little bit of time with me. My little corner of the internet. I'll catch you next time. Bye.